What's up everyone, I am Chase here at Rocky Mountain UTV coming at you with the particle separator from S&B Filters. So when it comes to the maintenance and the performance of your UTV, well, I'm going to tell you right now that probably one of the easiest yet often overlooked jobs is just making sure that your air filter is in good and clean condition. This is especially true if you ride a lot in dry and dusty conditions, and that is where this S&B Particle Separator comes in. So S&B Filters, company that comes out of California. These guys specialize in making cold air intakes, filters, and other parts for trucks and UTVs. So what this thing does in a nutshell is it takes air as it's coming through with all that dust in it, and it separates the dust from the air so only clean air is going to get to your air filter. Now S&B says that it separates up to 94% of the dust before it ever reaches your air filter, which is absolutely crucial when it comes to keeping your motor again in a good operating condition. So how it works, very straightforward. So here in the front, you can see you're going to have these two rows with holes, okay? Now inside these holes, you can't be able to see inside there, but there's actually a spiral inside. And what that spiral does is the air is coming through with all that dust, it creates a centrifugal force. So that air starts to rotate and spin extremely fast. And as it's doing that, it actually flings the dust out. And there's little cutouts in those spirals where the dust escapes. So as it passes through, the dust is separated, and then only that clean air is getting to your air filter. And the cool thing about this, it's the same technology they actually use for military helicopters. So really cool design, and what I like about this is there's no motor involved. It's all based around physics. The only motor that you're gonna have on this unit is a Scavenger Fan, which is down here on the bottom. So as that air comes in, it separates that dust. Now, if you're wondering how does that dust get out, well, that's what the Scavenger Fan does. So if I turn this around, we look at the back side here, you can see that's where the dust is gonna escape. And the Scavenger Fan, what's nice, is only using 3.1 amps, so it draws very little power. You know, just make sure, check to see if you're running a lot of different aftermarket electrical accessories. You want to make sure you're going to have enough juice to power this, but 3.1 amps is not a whole lot, so you should be good to go there. If you do have questions though, just comment below, call us or chat live online, and we will make sure we get your questions answered. So that's how it works, very straightforward. I like the fact that it's just based around physics and that the only motor is going to be with that Scavenger Fan. Now they say that these are maintenance free, however they do recommend that occasionally you just take some compressed air and you blow it out. That's going to get any leftover dust out of the unit itself. Now these are a big investment. We're talking around $400, but what's cool about these is that they say they're going to make your stock air filter last up to 15 times longer. So in my opinion, it's going to pay for itself over the long haul. If you think about stock air filters, you're talking anywhere around $35 a pop, and if you change those regularly, well, those can start to add up. But I'm going to tell you right now, in my opinion, $400 is pennies to the dollar when it comes to major injury repairs that could happen if you did suck sand or dust into your motor. Now, when it comes to install, it's going to be very simple, and I like that they've kept it modification free. There's no drilling required. In fact, S&B has a lot of great videos on the product pages for a lot of different makes and models that show you how to get these installed. But I've got these set up right here for an XP1000. So here to my right, you're going to have the ducting that comes included. Now this you will cut once you figure out where you're going to have this mounted. You've got the unit itself. It's going to come with all the wiring that you're going to need for that Scavenger Fan. Now a couple cool things about this is they're going to give you a couple different options as to where you'd like to mount it. You can either do it to the upper or the lower roll bar, but again, that's going to be model specific, so just make sure to watch those videos. If you have questions, well, comment below, give us a call, chat live online, we will take care of you. Now this is going to be the side cover that's going to come included. This will replace the OEM side cover you have, and as you can see right here, a big cutout that's going to be for the ducting. So again, no modification, no drilling required, install shouldn't take you very long, very straightforward. And so there it is. That is the particle separator coming from S&B Filters. Again, a really good investment. Whether you're just a weekend warrior or if you're out racing, it's going to make sure you're only getting clean air to your motor. So head over to our website, RockyMountainATVMC.com, to check these out. Remember, they are machine specific, so enter the make, the model, and the year of a UTV. That's going to make sure you get the kit that is right for you. And if you have questions, again, comment below, or you can ask your questions on the product page. And do not forget, orders over $75 are always going to ship free. I'm Chase here at Rocky Mountain, and we'll see you on the trails.